Hello, it is I, Dr. Brian Lorgon 111, and welcome back to Dungeons and Puzzles. Next up is Puzzle 93, where I'm going to need to pick up a sword to kill these guys. And while the shield is here, I probably want it too. How do I imagine this is going to work? I'm not sure. Let's just do some casually. Oops. I didn't want to bop you. Casually running around, swinging the sword. So I need to end up in the right row. And in order to do that, it seems like I probably wanted to bop this container to the north. Oops. So that after killing this guy, I could just run around. Oh, I just did that at 19. The par was 25. That's a -6. I might be a genius. And it linked over to something that's locked. Interesting. Okay. That was unexpected in multiple ways. What do I need the shield for? Oh my goodness. I have concerns. I guess I'm gonna need the shield over here to get the sword. So if I pick up the shield, then I'd be able to get the sword by bopping this to the left and then bopping it up. Then I can kill this guy. From here I can kill this guy. I have to go back through again now to kill this guy. And that does it in 23 moves, but we need to do it in 22. Okay, this feels more like what I expect from this game. So, how can I do it one move better? All that seems pretty good. Seven, 8. Yeah, that would be better than walking around. From here, going right or down doesn't really matter. Am I just doing the exact same moves? I feel like I am. Yep. So what could I have done differently? Feels like something around here would have been about the time. I mean, I definitely need to do this. I definitely need to do this. I could do this. Is that better? I'm not sure because I didn't count out the rest of the moves. So we'll just replay. It was. All right. There we go. Bopping the step stool downwards rather than upwards ended up being the key. Room S11 unlocked. I see. I wonder why it was previously locked. Did I have to solve a certain number of rooms first? Perhaps. Thanks for letting me know that the state of that room changed. I might not have noticed otherwise. There's a lot of furniture to move here. Yikes. Also yikes. Might need to move some rats as well. Doing that isn't going to help me. What if I do, oops. this. And then that. And then this. I'm not sure I wanted to pull that. And I still can't get to the sword. And I can't pull the... I could do this. This is ugly. And suboptimal. Now I need to pop this back in order to get over to the sword. Okay, very suboptimal. I had to move a lot of furniture around multiple times. But that would have been a solution in 36 moves. Let's just see if I can optimize some of that somehow, now that I see kind of where things were going. It seems like from here, I could have immediately switched to pulling this guy over, bop you down. Yeah, this will be quite a bit faster, I think. Yeah. Okay, so that's 31 moves. We need to do it in 28 moves. But I at least see a gist of how I could get all these guys pulled out. But maybe I could do it differently. I can imagine a number of things. That seems good. And that seems pretty good too. So I got the sword at 17 on this run. I should have kept track on the previous run, but this feels better, I think. At some point I should have pulled that table to the right. Did I have an opportunity when I was standing near it? Not really, because I didn't have the sword yet. And I also don't have an opportunity to get in the right spot here just yet. Or at all. I could bop you down, then kill you, and now I'm in the right spot to pull this. Close. So that was at 17 with the sword, but then I was still at 30 moves. And I felt like I wasn't able to pull the rightmost table at an opportune time. So suppose instead, after bopping this and bopping this, I walked over here, pulled the table now, then pulled this guy and bopped this guy. This is going to be very similar. Okay, now I'm here at 21 moves. I think this is similar to what I did before. Oops. Yeah, that would be a 31 again. So how to think about it differently. It feels like pulling that over is good. I do want to make my way to the shield. I do want to pull this again so I have the opportunity to do some southward bops. From here, I think is where things get really interesting. Bopping the southward again could be really good. Yeah, because that allows me to do different things. I don't know that this is good, but I can pull this guy south. So suppose I do that. Unfortunately, now I can't attack anybody. Suppose instead that while I was here, first I bopped this guy to the left, then pulled this guy south. I have to bop you in order to get into a good spot to attack you and finish off these guys. And I do still have to pull this out to get to the spider. That brought it down to 29. So that is a new record, but I'm still one move off. So how else could I reconfigure this? I'm not sure. I do like those starting moves. They seem very good. Everything up to here seems pretty optimal to me. And it does seem like I usually have to bop this guy at some point. And it seems like I have to eventually pull that in order to get at the spider. So I'll go ahead and do it now. I have to pull you to get at the sword, so I'll go ahead and do it now. I have to bop this guy down for reasons later, it seemed like. This feels like this is going back to my original solution, and this is too many moves around here, I think. Yeah. Is there a way that I didn't have to bop you down? Well, because I pulled this guy all the way over to the left over here. That's the reason I need to do that. Did I need to do that? Suppose I hadn't pushed that to the right, and so instead had just dragged you here. Then I can kill you. I could drag you. Oops. This looks pretty good. Ha 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 ha. There we go. Par score 28. Man, just find a different order. There are a lot of different ways to kind of choose the moves there. I felt like I was just trying a number of them until one of them worked. The fact that it's Secret 11 does make me wonder if there's a way to go below par and possibly a lot below par, but I'm content to just move on for now. I don't think I mentioned it at the start of the episode, but I didn't look at any of the previous unoptimized solutions yet. So what's happening here? That kill is easy. The other one looks impossible? How can I possibly get to you, guy? Oh, I see a way to do it. I could do... something along these lines in order to finally bop you in here. And if I had bopped this table to the south, then I'd actually have an exit as well. And so that is a 24 move solution. We're looking for a 20 move solution. And so I understand the key thing, which is the table that is vertically oriented, touching the top wall, needs to move to the left so that the table below it can move down. So with that in mind, oops, let's go ahead and think killing you first is fine. Suppose I bop this table over. I can't bop the other one down until... Well, that's not true. I could do this. I could walk down here, bop this to the left, walk back up here, bop this to the left. Oh, but then I can't bop it downwards because it's up against this line. Okay, so what I was about to say was false. So it seems like the table here is in the way of the table to my north moving down. So maybe I do need to move that table out of the way. This is now turning into very similar to what I've already done. I'm going to do it again just because I want to understand all the relevant moves. Oh, hey, I just noticed with this one here, I could bop it and then go to the south, and now I'm at 21 moves. And I didn't need to bop one of the tables. I think I might see something I could have done differently. So, if I bop this to the right, kill you, bring this up, walk over here, bring this over. Kind of doesn't matter if I bop that or not. Bop this down. I need to move down again regardless, and bopping it down will actually help me get into the right position for the exit, I think. So if is this exactly what I just did before though? 18, 19, 20, yeah. So this is a 21 move solution. So where can I save a move? It would have been nice if this were already bopped one more to the right, but it couldn't possibly be. So there must be a move to save somewhere else, I think. Right, but I need to go ahead and bop this to the right, otherwise I'm never going to make progress, it feels like. Is there any chance I want to move this up? I don't think so. Yeah, because the table at the northeastern end with all the things on it get in my way. Hard to find any moves that are optimizing anything here. I'm just replaying the same stuff. This is all the same. So from here at 17, 18, 19, 20, if I go right down left, I am still one away from the exit. If I go left, right, I would be there, except for I'm bopping this out of the way first. So if that had been... yeah, again, I can't have pushed it over to the right yet. Maybe I need to do something very different right at the beginning. Like, maybe I don't move that table with the spear rack or whatever, and instead... yeah, suppose I do this. I guess this is something I tried earlier. It's blocking the door. Let's ignore that for the moment and imagine everything's going to work out fine. I do need to move this down in order to be able to kill this guy. Alright, he's dead. And I still have a lot of moves left. However, I don't have a lot of useful options to take advantage of them. I don't see... I could do this. Oh, that can't go south. We're right, because of the spear trap in the ground. I could do this. Actually, how do you like them apples? That's a 19. That's a -1. Ha 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 ha. I got another below par score. So I'm at -7 on the day. I'm loving my golf game. All right. One spider just needs to be pushed there. Seems like the easiest puzzle in the history of the world. Except for if I push this table north twice, then I can't get to the spider. And if I don't push it north twice, I'm not sure how I'm going to move this table out of the way so that I could get to the spider. So what do I do? I see it. I need to push this to the left, then push this down, then push this north, which is the whole reason that this exists over here, so that I can shove the table up there, then kill you, then be unhappy about the fact that there's no way to get to the exit. Even with a lot of pushes, I don't see myself getting to the exit right now. So what could I have done differently? Actually, with a lot of pushes, maybe I could still get to the exit. Hold the phone. So here is what I'm witnessing now, which is that if I do this, then I should be able to walk there? No. I was going to walk a place I couldn't walk. What if I just keep bopping? Oh, that works. We got par. First try. Was it the first try? I don't remember. It was not the first try. But we're making a ton of progress. And I'm thrilled about that. Alright, still just the shield. And giving me a lot of shield-only puzzles, and I'm doing pretty well with them, so I guess I'm happy about it. Alright, well, kind of obvious thing to try is... Oh, I can't... Right. So let's not do that. Let's walk over here. Bop you to the right. Then bop you to the north. Then... bop you to somewhere. And be able to stand here. And get a par score in the first try. That one actually was the first try. Haha. Take that. So, I don't know. Are the puzzles getting easier? Am I getting better? I'm honestly not sure. Perhaps if I rewatch, I'll be able to have more of an opinion about such things. Stopping in the correct column to kill the guy in front of the exit looks like it's going to be the challenge of this one. And even with the table at the south that I could move around, I don't see a good way to do it. And do I need to, like, Let's just do some obvious-ish things first. Which is pick up the sword. Kill a bad guy. And then it looks like we need some crazy table shenanigans just to get out of here. Sure. But then what could we possibly do to kill this guy? The answer is clearly nothing. So, how can I ever get into the correct row or column to kill that guy? Suppose I move the table the other way. That seems more promising already. Oh, yeah, and I see why. So then if I bop this, then I can get at the other guy, maybe. At some point, maybe. So, do the same stuff here. But now walk around this way. There we go. Oops, I didn't mean to bop you. All right. That's another par. 98. I wonder if we get to 100, like if something special is going to happen. I think there's 150 puzzles. I don't know if that includes the secrets. I don't know. We're making a ton of progress, so let's just try to keep the momentum rolling. Oh, this is a fun looking one. Both these enemies are lined up pretty well with a killing spot. Question is how to line up my character, I guess. Alright, we've obviously wasted some turns, but I just want to play around. I do not see things to do. I guess I could do things like this. Rather than just mess around, let's try to make a plan. If I could get the bottom left barrel moving downward, it would help me kill the bottom guy. So if I wanted to get the bottom left barrel moving downward, I would need to attack it from the north. In order to attack it from the north, I would need what? To, like, move the table. Okay, so let's suppose I did... this is going to take a lot of move. Well, you know what? This wasn't what I intended, but that's a quicker way to do what I was originally accomplishing, or intending to do. And so from here, I've only used half my moves. But I don't know that I see a way to make any more progress in the puzzle. Is that true? I think that might be true. What if I don't know, if I do this, then I could do this. Here we go. And then I'm going to get an amazing score of 24 when the par was 27 for another -3. There are a lot of later puzzles that allow you to get much better than par scores, which I'm pretty thrilled about. Kind of surprised by. I wonder if there were earlier puzzles with a lot of lower than par scores. And I just was not yet sophisticated enough at the game. I might have to go back and take a look at some point. 23. Doesn't look like it should take that many to me. This might be hubris, but at this point, what I'm seeing is... Okay. I was thinking I could go left. Oh, yeah, I can. I thought that was a rock. Sorry. I thought to the left of me here was a rock, and it was. I was doubting myself all of a sudden and thinking that it wasn't, but no, it still was. So from here, why do I not... Oh, I can't bop that to the right because there's more furniture. Why do I not just pop this to the right and then up and kill you? And the answer is because now I can't get into the final column. Yeah, this is like a little trap for me right here. So I don't have a good way out of there. However, if when I was here, I had made a detour to bop this upward, and while I'm here, made a detour to bop this upward, then I can go like this, and it doesn't quite help. So yeah, the challenge of this one seems to be at the end, actually getting out of the room. Maybe I should have killed this guy. How did this begin? Like this. All right. Suppose I'm in that bottom column where I can make my kills. how am I getting out of the room? I need a table to bump up against. But which table and when and where? Well, I guess that's the puzzle, isn't it? Like, this seemed like a pretty good start. But now I'm already really kind of doubting how I'm going to make further progress. Like, I'm doing kind of the same things I was here, and it basically kind of traps me in a there's nothing else to do here kind of scenario. So what else could I have done here? I mean, the one thing we noticed before is I could do this. I suppose I could also do something like this. Well, I've kind of trapped things so that we can't possibly win, which is probably not good. How am I getting into the exit stairs column? Like, I don't have a good solution for that. So before I do anything, I need to come up with a plan of attack for that. Could I have... Okay, new idea. Suppose I want to push the thing to my left southward, like 3 spots or something. But I don't think there's a way to do that because I can never kind of get there. Yeah, it would take like an infinite number of moves to do that, pretty much. I just want to experiment with it anyway, just to quickly get a sense of what it's like with this moving southward. So I'd be able to make my kills, but I still don't have anything in the correct column. And if I make both the kills back to back, that implies that the whole row there is like completely open, which implies there's nothing to block me in, and so I end up with kind of like 2 traps on either side. So I have to kill the left guy and kill the right guy from like separate ends, and ideally just to the right of the exit. I'd want one of the vertical tables kind of like separating it in the middle. Okay, I think I can at least picture in my head something I might want to have. So with said picture, is that achievable? Suppose I need to break apart. Yeah, tables more like this. This seems pretty plausible actually right now. Because now I have a way to get to you. Is that true? Yes. Hold on. No, I can't get into your row right now. How about the other guy? I could do the other guy, but my table's still in the wrong spot. Right, this table I pushed to the south. I need to push... I like some of the ideas I have going here, but not enough of them. Could I have... done something like this? Now I still don't have a way out, right? Well, I could do that. But I need to leave something here. And actually, okay. A new idea is starting to form in my head. So this table that I'm pushing to the north right now, if it were all the way down to the south, that would be pretty great. But there's a lot of stuff to move out of the way to make that happen. Can I make a lot of stuff move out of the way to make that happen? Probably not in the number of moves I have allotted. Okay, another idea. Suppose I leave that table right there. Can I get over to the green guy? Because if I could, then this could be my exit way. So, can I get to the green guy? It would involve... well, a number of things. But suppose I did this and this. And would I want to do this? Maybe. Like, if I could get back around, this almost worked. So here, I could move this one further up, which would give me a little bit of more possibilities than I had before. And so then I could do this. It's going to take more moves than I would like, but at least I get a solution. So there is a 28 move solution. I needed 23. We made a lot of progress in this episode, but I think I've run out of time to try to get 5 more moves out of that one. But yeah, we've made a lot of progress, I think is the overriding point. Cleared 111. I cleared 111 rooms. That's definitely the place to end this episode. I hope, as always, that you all are having a great day. And I, Dr. Brian Lorgon 111, will see you again soon. For now, bye-bye.